So now we are at the Q&A portion of our operational overview. So how this is basically going to work is I'm going to ask a question and Michael's going to answer it. And then Michael's going to ask a question and I'm going to answer it. And we're going to do that back and forth for a little bit so that you all can get some unique and diverse perspectives from our experiences and Blueprints.
So to kick it off, Grant, how do you think Blueprints is unique among other student organizations?
Yeah, so I think Blueprints is super unique compared to other student organizations in that you get to help run an actual 501c3 nonprofit, and you can tackle it and help run it from any perspective that you think is interesting to yourself, whether it be the finance perspective and helping us fundraise and make sure our operations keep running from a financial perspective, whether it be the legal aspect and making sure our organization is up to the legal code, from an operational aspect, as we've talked about, making sure the actual impact of the work that we do is being seen through, and even from a marketing perspective as well with their development department, in making sure that our brand and our name is out there so that we can expand our impact even further. I think there's a lot of different ways that you can professionally grow within Blueprints because of the fact that it's an actual working nonprofit. So I think that's something really special among other student organizations that Blueprints has. So our second question is, kind of what is your favorite operations or Blueprints memory?
So mine is actually the first shipment I attended. I think it was about 5 days after, like a week after I officially joined Blueprints as a new member. And it was at 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So I was already just like not that excited to go to this. But like obviously new member, like I want to start meeting the rest of the organization. I want to see what the actual shipment is like. So I was obviously going to go. And as soon as I got there, just the energy exuding from the group and the feeling of doing something amazing was just so present that like right when I was there, I was like, all right, this is the right organization for me. There were people like dancing, singing. It was 7:30 in the morning, and I was just like more awake than I ever thought I would be. And at the same time, you just were actually running the shipment, which is moving the actual medical supplies from our warehouse to just a bay where a truck can come pick it up. And you can just see how big of an impact you're having as an organization, as an individual. And it was an amazing feeling. And I think it like encompassed everything Blueprints is a part, or everything Blueprints represents in the sense of the impact we were creating, but also like the community and just the fun that we have like while driving this change.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's one thing to be working within a project throughout the entire semester, and then it's a whole other thing to actually see the impact that you're having at a very tangible level. Moving, huge hundreds of pounds pallets onto this huge semi truck. Medical supplies that'll actually make a difference. So, I agree with you in that, my first shipment is definitely one of my favorite memories.
Mhm.
So now we're going to get into a little bit of Q&A regarding the finance department specifically, as well as Blueprints in general.
So Tranya, what has been your favorite finance or Blueprints memory since joining?
So for me personally, I think that my favorite finance specific memory has been from this summer. So around early July, late June-ish, we conducted a fundraiser where we donated 100% of the proceeds to the Black Emotional and Mental Health Collective in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. And essentially this memory kind of demonstrated to me and to all Blueprints members the tangible impact that we truly can have, because we raised a little over $1,000 that were completely donated to this organization, and it was solely through Blueprints members and our network. So this kind of just showed how large of an impact that we can truly have in such a short period of time.
Yeah, that was definitely a highlight of my summer as well. Really enjoyed that.
So Mihir, why did you join Blueprints?
So I joined Blueprints because I wanted to have a bigger impact than just the typical volunteering at an org on a Saturday afternoon. I wanted to have an impact that would be long lasting, and I would have a global impact despite just being at a single university and now just in my apartment. With Blueprints, I'm able to combine my business passion with healthcare that has a global impact and saves the lives of thousands of people around the world.
Hi everyone, my name is Nakia. I'm a junior studying public health and Spanish, and I currently serve as the Chief of Expansion at Blueprints.
And my name's Yash. I'm currently a sophomore studying business, and I serve as the Vice President of Expansion at Blueprints. How would you say you have grown thanks to Blueprints?
Okay, so I joined Blueprints my freshman year, and I can definitely see a difference in myself, both professionally and personally, since I've joined the organization. So Blueprints has really provided me with a deep sense of commitment to be a thoughtful and creative leader. I've been able to apply the same skills that I've been able to cultivate in Blueprints to other areas of my personal and professional life, including skills such as project management, strategic thinking, and creativity. And I've been able to apply that to other areas of my life, such as research, resettlement work with refugee populations, and project management for other nonprofits. And also just through the supportive network of Blueprints members and the availability of professional development resources and mentorship opportunities, I've been able to grow immensely professionally and personally. And because of Blueprints, actually, I've become interested in pursuing a career in health policy and also as a practicing physician.
That's so cool.
Okay, so Yash, in regards to Blueprints, what are you most excited about for this upcoming school year?
So, as a member of the expansion department, I am definitely really excited to see what our chapters can do. Specifically, one of our newest chapters in Rutgers University, they're getting started in like recruitment, finding hospital collaborations, nonprofit collaborations, getting a storage unit. So it is incredibly exciting to see what they're going to be able to pull out and how exactly they're going to do in general. And, you know, always the first year of a Blueprints chapter is so exciting because of all these different things that are happening. But on top of that, all other of our other 5 chapters, just seeing what they can do, how many new collaborations they can build, and like the new impact that they can make. Just super duper excited, especially because all of them have been working so hard over the summer and that this past winter, that they're like set for like a really big impact this year around the world. And even furthermore, I guess more chapter recruitment. I'm always happy to have new chapters join Blueprints, and we are really like ready and excited to potentially recruit new chapters at different universities all around the country. And I can't wait to see what new chapters join Blueprints, and we can add to that map that everyone saw earlier. But definitely those 2 things when it comes to expansion, and obviously in general just what Blueprints can do, especially in a pandemic. It's shown like how important Blueprints is, so seeing all the different impacts we can make all around the world in so many different ways.
Okay, and now on to some Q&A with our development team.
Simona, what do you think is your favorite Blueprints memory with development?
So I think for me, Raghu was the former chief development officer, and we became really close when I joined Blueprints. Definitely one that sticks out to me was working really late night in Munger, where he lived. He, let me in, and we got to work together on the top floor, just working on Blueprints news and talking about life. And he also brought up a coffee mugs from his apartment so we wouldn't both fall asleep. And it really just showed me, how you were able to foster such close relationships within Blueprints. Although it's usually a professional org, everyone really becomes really close. As well as, we try to make the work fun, whether it's finding a new place to study or, maybe getting some good food along with it, trying to make everything as fun as possible and make the work that we do a good time. So in regards to Blueprints, what are you most excited for?
So I'm really excited to work on more domestic shipments. So in the past, Blueprints for Pangea has really worked with abroad shipments, like very international. We've sent to Syria, Niger, where else? Dominican Republic, as well as a few others in collaboration with Project Cure. However, since the COVID-19 pandemic, our response has been focused on more like Washtenaw County as well as Wayne County. So I feel like our local impact should be really important, especially since we're such a large public university. We should give back to our communities. So to date, we have roughly distributed around 800 plastic face shields with another 700 on the way. And we're looking to find some clinics to receive 4,000 face masks, which we have ordered. So I'm really excited to work on more domestic shipments.
So if you guys want to learn more about Blueprints, you can go to our website, which is blueprintsforpangea.org. There you'll be able to find the application link as well as read our executive summary and learn more about Blueprints as a whole. Thanks, John, for talking with me today.
Yeah, Simone, it was awesome talking to you too. And I hope you guys, whoever watched this video, I hope you guys apply to Blueprints and try to join our team. Thanks for watching.